Here we are starting another campaign in the Great War mod on Napoleon Total War. I'm going to do France, I believe. On hard difficulty for the campaign, and battle difficulty is normal. So I'm going to go ahead and play as France. And it is the year 1914, so just the start of the war. Alright, so here we are starting. I'm going to go ahead and keep the current alliances, because you have the option to go ahead and abolish them, or you can keep them. Sure, it's quite chaos if you go ahead and abolish them. So we're going to go ahead and update the town in here. We're looking at some of the towns that we got here. This is my army. This is the Great War mod, so it's different units there. All World War I units. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab trading with everybody that I can. And then we're going to go ahead and recruit some more troops. A little bit. Checking out what I can build. So I just updated the town there. A small barracks. I just updated the barracks. And now I'm going to go ahead and buy some troops. Pretty much everything that you recruit takes more than one turn, it appears, to go ahead and be recruited. So, just gonna fill out that. And we are at war with Germany and Austria-Hungary, I think, at this point only. Who knows how that's gonna end up in the end? They're all as World War I, right? Then we're gonna go ahead and look at the technologies. Let's see, I end up getting the railroads there, the rail centrals. Well, that's what I'm going to go for next after I do the industry on that one, I think. That was. And then we're going to go ahead and find our spies here. So these are our agents. We're going to go ahead and send them out through Europe. Go ahead and investigate on this town here. Strasbourg, I think is how you say it. Yeah. I'm going to get the other one, and he's going to go ahead and we're going to get him to start moving down towards Italy. When I played this for the first time, Italy went ahead and ended up declaring war on me. So that was a while back, so which is a little bit unhistorical since Italy is actually part of the Allied powers in World War I. They joined the war later on. I'm going to go ahead and disband these ships because I really don't need them, but I do need cargo ships later on to go ahead and take advantage of those trading posts right there. So we'll be able to do that later on, but I don't want to go ahead and continue to have boats that I don't need to have eat up my funds. And then we're going to go ahead and just go on to the next turn now. Play through all the turns. Successful mission. Later on, your agents do turn into airplanes, which is kind of cool. Or some of them do. I think I need to research something first. I don't know. I have to look into that. But while I was playing it for the first time, I saw some little airplanes on the as part of the campaign. So that was kind of interesting. Aspect that the modders put on in. Send that agent off towards Claves there, I think is what the name of that city is. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade the docks there. And then we're going to get more troops. Supply depot. depot is what I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to over here. Gives me quite a bit of money. I'm going to go ahead and look at the city of Paris. That's what that city was right here. And then this one is Canyon? I don't know. I can't say that. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade the small barracks here. And we're going to look at a few of these other little small ones around here. And now we're going to continue on the next turn. First, I'm going to go ahead and check on the cargo ships. How much does it cost to make cargo ships? I don't have the ability to make them yet, but I think I do end up making them next turn, so I can go and start taking advantage of a few trading spots up there by Britain. And we're going to move this agent towards Cleves. Or Clives? Or I don't know how you say it. Alright, we're going to move this army on out to right there. Not too far. Put those conscripts in there. I think they're conscripts or foot soldiers. One of the two. Most of that army. Territorial infantry, actually, is what they are. Yes. Industrial farms. We're going to go and upgrade to industrial farms at that little town. And then we're going to go ahead and recruit some cargo ships. Recruit 2 of them. They're very expensive, the cargo ships, but they're well worth it, you know, after trading. And we're looking at the soup kitchen is what you can go ahead and make there. Well, I need to upgrade to one of the socialist things. Look at the upgrades here. The Marxist socialism is that's the upgrade that I need to do the soup kitchens. And then I'm gonna move these troops into towards that army. And then we're gonna also go ahead and move these guys into this city. We're gonna eventually be moving all of them into the city, the province over there. What is that one? Massalia? Marsilia? I think is how you say that. Yeah. We're upgrading the supply depot there. And through all the turns. Look at all the reports. Now we're going to go and upgrade, what are we doing? War bonds, I believe, is what I ended up choosing in the end there, because that's going to give me some more money. And then we're going to go ahead and combine the armies. Now I almost have a full army there. Now we're going to upgrade to farmer stalls, or farmer stalls is what we have, is what we can get. So, and the fields we're buying there. And then we have farmer stalls, I think, or the town council, I think is what I end up getting here. It gives you quite a bit of money, and you can recruit some more troops here and there, too. So we're going to go and upgrade to that. Craft workshop or the farmer stalls. I believe I go with the craft workshop. And that's all I can go ahead and buy for this turn, I think. Might buy some more troops though. And then we'll go ahead and look at what generals I can recruit and just know which ones I want next turn. We'll go ahead and get ourselves a general next turn in that army to fill them all up. That's the Germany army right there. We're going to end up going ahead and picking, I think, Henry Phillips is the one that I go with. Philip Joseph. He's a drill master. So that gives him +2 command. And +2 with infantry, I think, something like that. And we're going to move out towards the bridge there, just to see if the Germans will go ahead and contest me at the bridge. And then we're going to go ahead and look at what we have here that we can build. Industrial mills, so I can go ahead and make those. Recruit some more guys there. Check out this one little town. It's right above the flag. Move my agent into Italy so that he can go ahead and spy on some of the towns over there, see what they're up to. And then we're going to go ahead and move these guys on into this town over here. Marsilia, I think is how you say that. And here we are later on in this turn. And now we're going in. Oh, we need to check these things on that before we go to the next turn. And put my agent in there. There's nothing in there really. There's no army at least. And go on to the next turn. The path is blocked. My troops there. Get some more troops over there. Back him on up. Now I did not notice that Belgium was taken right there by the Germans. So I'm going to need to go ahead and double back later on. They took that quite easily, too. Very early in the game. Checking which artillery I want to buy. I don't know how useful this artillery is. This the old Napoleon cannons, and then these. Those artillery aren't that accurate either, then, too. Move him over there. I have 2 more turns for those boats to be built. Let's go check out Italy with this guy. And then I'm going to go ahead and move this army into those guys to go meet up with them. And now we're going to go on to the next turn. And then we're going to go ahead and take this army, add some more guys to it. I think we're going to upgrade to a large town there. And then we now notice that the German army is right there. So I have a little bit of an engagement with these guys. I can go ahead and take them, I believe. Since I have a very big army right there, full army, and then some backups. The town isn't going to go ahead and be able to take me later on. I still haven't noticed that they took Belgium. Brussels is the name of the town right there. And now I'm going to go ahead and get both of these guys in range to go ahead and attack them. We want them as reinforcements. I thought this was going to be a nice, easy auto-resolve, but not really. The auto-resolve meter is a little odd for this mod. So now it's raining on this battlefield. I'm going to go and set up our troops very quickly here. I'm just going to create one long line of the conscripts, basically, and put them in trenches, and then go ahead and set up the other guys right behind them, the more professional-looking troops, and timber my artillery right there, so they can go ahead and fire on the Germans. You can hear the artillery. I like that part of the mod, so you can hear all the artillery and everything. And now we're going to go ahead and move our cavalry around the edges there, so we can go ahead and engage their artillery. As they position their troops and fire on me with their artillery. As they have two artillery units, and then a bunch of foot soldiers. And I think one of their artillery is firing on my cavalry there. Yeah. So they're gonna have to be rushed in under fire. I don't know how well the replays for this mod is, so I did this all live. It's also a lot easier to go ahead and tape it all live. Very inaccurate, the artillery. I don't ever see any too good shots going off, you know? I know it's doing something, though. Now they're all grouping up. I don't know why they're doing that. I guess they're just coming back because I saw that my cavalry was coming on back, so they figured they were going to go ahead and take care of the artillery. And now I can't really attack their artillery with my one cavalry unit. I get murdered. So I decided at this point I'm going to have to go ahead and move up some more foot soldiers. So I'm going to have to move up some more foot soldiers along the flank. He's blowing up a bunch of my men right there. Yeah. Ooh, that was a pretty bad shot. The trenches in this don't really work too well as trenches. You know? Now we're going to move these three groups of more professional looking soldiers off to the side so we can go ahead and have them back up the cavalry there. We're going to move them very quickly over there. So, exhaustion is a big thing in this mod, so I do end up exhausting my troops a lot. I figure they can stop and rest while they're firing, right? Go ahead and continue to move them on up. They aren't in firing range just yet. And then I'm moving my cavalry around behind at the same time. So we go ahead and have them flank them, I believe, from behind. And now they're pretty much in range. I'm gonna hear the shots starting to get fired. There we go. You're engaging all those foot soldiers over there. I'm bringing around my cavalry. They're going to end up attacking from behind, and I'm going to go ahead and bring up the main force of troops also, too, at the same time. A little bit here. Yep. So we're going to bring up everybody else. Or at least the first line. And then back up everybody else. And then I think their troops start moving out towards my line, my front line. Yeah, you can kind of see that they're moving forward now. I think they realize that they don't have really the artillery advantage anymore, so they're going to go ahead and just attack me. At the same time, I'm firing at them from the flank. And I haven't taken out their general just yet. That's what the star icon is. That's their general. I'm gonna move on in there with the cavalry. I noticed that their general's unit was gonna go ahead and attack me, so I'm gonna go ahead and engage with him with melee horses. Zoom on in here, get the battlefield. As we can see, it's pretty much over the battle. I just went ahead and killed their general, so they just lost their general. And they seem to all be routing too. So we're going to go ahead and move my cavalry to go ahead and cut off their retreat. And then we're going to go ahead and hunt them all down. So I went ahead and spent a little bit of time hunting them on down because I didn't want any of them to retreat. Wanted to finish off the army. Had my artillery firing at me at the same time. Could have turned that on off. And then we had a close victory. It looked like more than a close victory. So that's the end of that. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time.